fall on there. I'm gonna cut on the house side, so the last thing to hang on is this. We got a little fallen ash tree here. We're gonna leave that there for the night, but I didn't feel comfortable with this crazy scenario, just walking away from it and saying we'll do it in the morning. We got the pedestrian walkway right here, people walking the street here, somebody's driveway right there. I put a little support rope, you know, over a little limb here, and you know, it's probably stable enough to make a couple drop cuts, but I'm gonna run up there, probably drop that heavy one off that side first, then the one off the front, and then I'll hit this one on the way down. It'll probably stay. Probably. Get the akimbo on here. You know, I carry all my climbing equipment and usually a chainsaw. Do I got battery on this? I use this thing. I got 3 bars. I'll do a few cuts. So I always have my stuff in my little car, so I have the ability to do something. So this is, you know, this could tip over at night if the wind changed. Anything. Now this is green ash, so it's, you know, it's a good hinging wood, but it's also something that could, like, hang up on you. Like when you want it to drop, it'll hang on you. Let's get this handsaw out. Get this stuff out of my way. There we go. All right, it doesn't, you know, feel to be moving. It is on my rope. Chainsaw is stuck. All wrapped around my leg. Okay, so we're up here. I really think this first one's the best one to come off, but just so it's not too dramatic, I want to go up here. You know, I'm kind of right over the top of that. Maybe I'll set up my double lanyard up here. So my climbing line's below me. I don't want to fall through that gap. So I'm gonna probably drop this off. I'm gonna notch it right here. You know, I'm really not gonna notch it. I'm gonna like undercut it, get my saw out of there, and then make a top cut. Let's get this little stuff out of the way. All right, pretty much perpendicular to the ground. Get this in. Oh, I just threw my chain. In the back of my hatch back there, I should probably just come down, get it. I have a scrunch. If you open up the back window, little black button, then just the window. On the right side cup holder, there's a little wrench, scrunch. Yeah. Murphy got involved.
What do you want me to attach it to?
Yeah, if you, oh, not that one, on this rope here. If you just put it, maybe it'll thread through there. It's 1/2 inch, maybe not. But you can tie a semblance of knots on there. It'll stay on probably. Yeah. All right, we'll see if we can't get it on here. At least it wasn't really moving fast, so it hopefully didn't ding the rakers. I might be able to crank her all the way in and get her on without taking the bar off, because I don't want to do that in the tree. Well, I have an Echo 2511 and it's modified and ported, and that's a little screamer. But I didn't have any gas in it, so.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about, that's an electric, right?
This is an electric, yeah.
I'm talking about my 2 electric.
Yeah, and of all the electrics, I like Husqvarna the best. They're the ergonomics and everything. Okay. Little things go wrong. Okay, don't drop it. It's kind, you know, of all the scrunches to have in my truck, I have to have this kind of oddball one. Now the thing is, you can just about, I should get this, put it on there a little more stable. You know, it just is a little bit finicky. Get that up inside the guard. Come on, get in the guard. There we go. So I'm trying to get it to follow into the channel. Now we're gonna put this in my back pocket. All right, I didn't think I was very loose, but apparently I was. Now, let's get cinched up here. Kind of wanted to feel that fall on there. I'm gonna cut on the house side, so the last thing to hang on is this. All right, it's a good drop. Well, that's what I didn't want to happen. That's what ash will do, you know? All right. I think I cut a stump off. Okay, now we're gonna do this. And release the side tension. And then stay on the cut so we get to come off. And you can see it tore. That would have tore down and pulled my lanyard, done all kinds of things. So I've got my lower lanyard on. I can just pop this off. What is it hooking on my leg? Okay, we're gonna go down on the outside of this. Okay, we're gonna take our other one. We're gonna go around this side. We'll make a drop cut right here. Yeah, so I had used this saw rather heavily, and I never dropped it off at the shop. So it's due for a little sharpening up. It's throwing some pretty fine dust. All right. All right. Just sat on me. Okay, I want a little bit of movement there, so I cut a narrow notch. Oh, don't you hit my leg, you little devil. Yeah. All right, Game Trees, we're having fun. All right, that should be a lot safer till morning. Come on, get off of there. Look at that. All right. All right, we'll get this off this driveway over here. Should probably take these off. I like these distal spikes right there, distal. Very nice. All right, I'll gird my loins here. Get my saw off of there. Snap those in the side thing. Let's just cut these off out here so I don't have to move any more than I have to. Now that's something to think about, like this was coming up behind me, but I'd already cut that off. If you don't cut that off and it flips over on you, you know, that can be kind of surprising. Is that everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. Now we got to get it up. All right, not perfect, but you know, I kind of started the day out being a sales guy. But like I often say, I'm not your ordinary sales guy. Game Trees, we're having fun. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
go to GameOfTrees.com. Get some Biochar Body Bar and Shampoo. Game of Trees, we're having fun.
Summer heat and tundra cold and throwing storm of three. Stakes are high, there's always a risk when you're playing the game of trees.